Hi there, and these comments are for one of my students, and I am Michael from OTC Online TOEFLcourse.com, and you completed a writing practice test, right? And I think with yours, I'm going to put you in the 3 range. 3.5 may demonstrate inconsistent facility in sentence formation and word choice. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, here is, see if I can find it here. Okay, right here. So this is your essay. So if you look at it, I'm going to just show you one thing. So even though that option would be the best way, you want to say here, even though that option would have been the best way to save time, it was impossible since I would put since I would lose, or since if I lost 30% of the classes, I would fail the course. Right? So just change that to it would have been the best way. So you just have to make sure you're controlling your grammar, your sentence structure, all of those kinds of things. I'll show you one more thing. Although I didn't want to attend the class, I was perfectly able to study the subjects alone in my department. I think that you want to say apartment there, right? So maybe your spell check is playing tricks with you. So if I read through the whole essay, there's quite a few problems with your sentence structure and your word choice, and that's why I gave you the score that I did. Or where is it? Right here. Yeah, where it says may demonstrate inconsistent facility in sentence formation and word choice. Okay? So hang in there, keep working hard. I think if you want to improve your grammar in that area I just pointed out, excuse me, go to Google, and here are the keywords that you can study: real and unreal conditions in English grammar. And you can learn a little bit more about that particular grammar structure. I have the speaking rubrics, and I'm now ready to listen to your speaking practice test. Okay, here we go.
I definitely think that it's important for a freshman student to live with a sophomore and junior students, since they give very good pieces of advice and also explain the rule of the university. First, giving excellent pieces of advice, the student of sophomore and junior year could explain me how to find a job in the university.
I got to check your grammar. So you're using a gerund phrase as a subject, right? Let's see if you can.
Advice and also explain the rule of the university. First, giving
Okay, here we go, right here. This is what I want to listen to.
Of the university. First, giving excellent pieces of advice, the student of sophomore and junior year could explain me how to find a job in the university and how to be qualified for this job.
I want to say how to be qualified for this particular job. So be careful of your word forms.
Moreover, he could explain me what are the best dishes in the university. Furthermore, they could explain me the rule of the university. For example, they could fit.
If you talk about giving excellent pieces of advice, or if a freshman lives with a junior or senior student, he or she can get excellent advice. So give an example of that to illustrate that point.
Explain me the reading rule as not to eat in the classroom, but also the not reading rule as not to touch the statue of Abraham Lincoln in the jar. I definitely think.
Okay, what was that last thing about Abraham Lincoln?
The rule of the university, for example, they could explain me the reading rule as not to eat in the classroom, but also the not reading rule as not to touch the statue of Abraham Lincoln in the jar.
Okay, so I think you're getting a little bit faster with your speaking, so that's a good thing. I think overall, pretty good topic development. You had good control of your grammar and your language use. I don't think you had too many problems there. Deliver your speaking faster. Fluid expression, which is a qualification for 4. I don't think you're there yet. Your speech is generally clear with some fluidity of expression. So I think the 3 category, this really described you very well here. So it's going to take some time to move into this descriptor category. But I think that you're moving in the right direction because today you're speaking faster than what you did on the previous speaking practice test. So I think you're moving in the right direction. So your score here, I'm going to put you at 23 points out of 30 on this practice test.